So I've spent probably too much time trying to perfect my ender chest in my survival world. So I thought today I would go through everything in here and explain why I put it here, and hopefully this will help you guys with your ender chest organization. Before we get to any of the shulker boxes, I want to look at these items. So obviously name tags, just if I need to name something really quick, and I have anvils in here too if I need to actually use the name tags or just repair something. Also, I really don't need a stack in here. I just had the iron, so I thought, why not? Over here, my enchanted golden apples, I didn't really know where else to put these, to be honest. I almost never use them. I don't even think I've ever eaten one in this world. And if you're wondering how I have this many, I think it's mostly like ancient cities and, oh yeah, I did like 12 hours of trial chamber looting. Over here, we have my journal, which is basically just like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what all this is. Okay, well, let's just not look at this page. The important page is the coordinates page, which I just keep a bunch of coordinates. If it has this, that means it's in the nether. Most people just put these like on a Google Doc, but I thought a more interesting way to do it would be to actually have it in a book in the game. Next up, we have a bed, pretty self-explanatory. Some extra ender chest in case I lose some, which I carry a lot. One day I got sick of just always having barely any ender chests, so I went to the end and I mined like 8 stacks of obsidian and then got like a stack of ender eyes and just crafted like a stack of ender chests. And then over here we just have some crafting tables. Now we can get into all of my shulker boxes. So these two are both rocket shulker boxes, and they actually are different because this one is for flight duration 1 rockets and this one is for flight duration 3 rockets. So you'll notice that I keep both in my hotbar. It actually is really nice carrying both types of rockets because if I need to fly somewhere short, I can just use a flight duration 1, or if I need to fly a really long distance, I just use flight duration 3. Next up, we have materials to make the rockets. So we have gunpowder and paper, and obviously I could also just use those for other things. Up here we have food, which is basically just filled with cooked pork chop. And then I also have some hay bales in here for some reason, and some regular golden apples. Next up is fuel. So there's like some mountains kind of near-ish to my base that I go to sometimes and just mine up a ton of coal and just put it in this fuel shulker box because coal is kind of my main fuel. Over here is probably my favorite one, is the goodies shulker box. So I kind of cleared this out recently. I used to have a lot more random junk in here, but now I kind of only have like the essential items. I wouldn't even really consider this like a goodie, so I don't even really know why that's in there, to be honest. I don't really know why I have a Heart of the Sea in here either. Some dragon heads, a wither skull, because I don't have a wither skeleton farm, so these are kind of valuable to me. I have a lot of heavy cores because, like I said, I looted trial chambers for 12 hours. Just some gold, a lot of diamonds from my tunnel bore, just some netherite, and the dragon egg right there. Next up is my spare elytras shulker box. I actually use this kind of often. If I'm like out exploring or something and my main elytra breaks, I can use these. I enchanted some of these, but since then I've gotten a ton more elytras and just haven't bothered to enchant them. This is honestly just kind of also a place to store all my elytras. Next up, we have ender pearls, which I'm gonna be honest, I've never used this. I could probably get rid of the shulker box. Next up, another thing I don't really use that much, to be honest, is a first aid kit. It just has like potions and buckets of milk if I need to clear an effect. These two are definitely my most used shulker boxes, and that's because they just have basically every other tool besides the ones that I already carry on me. So like, for example, there's stuff to build a nether portal, compasses, a mace, sponges, water bucket, lava bucket, my bow, a whole set of backup netherite stuff, golden boots for when I'm in the nether, a shield, a brush that's enchanted for some reason, a trident, my fishing rod, a turtle helmet, some enchanted shears, and a extra sword for, as the name suggests, killing the wither. I also have 2 netherite hoes, one with fortune and one with silk touch. And then in here is kind of extra stuff. I don't really ever use this armor. I wanted to make like specific armor for different things inspired by Dallas Med 65. I have a compass in here, but it was okay. Recovery compass, never really needed to use that. Extra obsidian for when this is full. I have another trident with channeling, I think. And then, yeah, this one has riptide. I think those aren't compatible. This is my old bow. Just some furnaces, signs, chests, just random other junk, basically. Next up, we have iron, which I sort of use. This is mainly like if I need to build a beacon. Also, I guess there's an extra anvil in here. I think this one everybody could probably use is a wood and sticks shulker box. You'll notice it's kind of like half empty. This one one is just for random things, as the name suggests. Then these 3 shulker boxes are usually, like the name suggests, supposed to be empty, and these are just kind of for any random project I'm working on. I usually just kind of store all the building materials in these. So for example, this is for a streaming project I'm doing where I'm mining diamonds for 12 hours. Then there's nothing in here, and this is for another building project that I'm doing. So yeah, that's basically everything in my ender chest, I'm pretty sure. Like I said, it's definitely not going to be for everybody, but this works for me, and maybe something like this will work for someone else too, or at least give you some ideas. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this short little kind of hopefully helpful video, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time.